What is going on, YouTube? Athanasios here with a quick deck update. Gonna be doing Geargia once again. Geargia hands. I made a good amount of changes to the deck. I took a couple advice from a few friends and switched around my main deck and my side deck and a couple cards on my extra deck. So yeah, let's get to the deck profile. First off, 3 armors. He's the heart and soul of the deck. When he's flipped, you search any Geargia except himself, and once per turn you can set him. 3 accelerator. He's essentially your Bora. If you control a Geargia, including himself, you can special him in defense. This is your lone fire and beat stick because he gains 200 for every Geargia, including himself, so he's 1700, and you contribute him to get face-up defense, to special a face-up defense position Geargia. So what you do is, like, you attack over a monster, main phase 2 tribute, get armor, set armor, and yeah, then you get accelerator. 3 MK2, he's your Blizzard. He special summons a Geargia from your grave and face up defense, or your hand, but you usually want to get it from the grave so you don't minus. You want to, like, get profit out of it. And then the 1 Geargiano, that's 13 Geargia. That's the 13 card engine. And I only play 2 of the hands. I really thought you should play 3, but, like, after talking to friends, playing the deck for pretty much since the hands came out, I decided to play 2 just because it's less cloggy. Like, I opened up like 2 hands and like an arsenal, so I had to like burn my normal summon a couple times. And like, I summoned an ice hand and it got depressed, and I was just like, shit, I should have just summoned arsenal. But whatever. The 1 dark hole, the 1 book. I took a lance. In my last video I said I was going to drop MSTs for lances, but I put on other cards instead. I added a soul charge before I was playing 1, now I'm playing 2. This card's really busted. Like, I like used up my entire hand and Geargia engine, and all that was left in my deck was 3 MK2s and a Geargiano and 3 Geargia gears. And I was like, yo, I didn't use soul charge, and I top decked it. I brought back 2 armors, Arsenal, Geargia Accelerator, and Geargiano. Made Arsenal and a Geargia Accelerator, make Geargia next, detach the Accelerator, add the Accelerator, tribute the Geargiano for another Arsenal, special the Accelerator, make a second Geargia X, detach, add Accelerator back. It was just stupid. I also made Diagusto Emerald and recycled my hands. It was just crazy. I took a needle sealing. It's really good. Like, if you stop their play with like Blackhorn and then they try to come back with Soul Charge, you can like needle sealing and just shut them down. The 4 Musketeers, these were all played at 2 or 3. Like, you could play 3 of this at one point. You played 2. You played 3 a very long time ago, but you played 2, 3, and this was at 2 at one point. I recently got a second breakthrough skill, so now I'm playing double breakthrough skill. Yeah, instead of playing 3 lance, I opted to play 2 7 tools and 1 lance when I dropped the MSTs. And it was a really good decision because you want to win the mirror match. And like, if you're playing against Trap Trick, the hat deck, you're gonna wiretap their Sanctums. So when they wiretap you, you have 7 tools to stop their wiretaps, because that deck plays wiretaps, obviously. That card's really strong right now. So it's like you're counteracting their wiretaps with 7 tools. So your gears go off. The rabbit, too strong. And definitely the 3 Blackhorns. And the 3 wiretaps, of course. Cards are ridiculous. Negate a trap with no cost. Put it back in the deck, sure. On to the extra deck. 3 Geargia X. This card is like Ophion. You play 3 of it. 1 Ragna 0. For those of you who don't know what this does, it came out in Primal Origins. You detach to destroy a during either player's turn. You detach to destroy a monster whose attack is different from its original attack, so higher or lower. So like, if you're playing Fire Fist, even Bujins, like if they go first turn Tenki Yamato, they ditch hair. You make this, you detach to pop it, he hairs. On his turn, you detach to pop Yamato, so he doesn't have hair, and you draw a card off of this. Like, this is really strong against Bujins. Diagusto Admiral to recycle your Exceeds, your MK2s for the third gear to be live. Abyss Dweller because you stop the hands. Honor Arc to steal stuff. This should be an Exciton Knight, but I don't have one, so I'm playing this jank. Definitely gotta play the black ship because it's another out to the hands. Diamond Dyer, broken. This is another out to the hands. Pretty hilarious. Tempo was just busted. Just, oh, you have a this 17, right? Detached to take a material off the honor arc, kill it for 100. That's funny as hell. Soul Silver Mountain, same thing with Tempo, just detach, run it over. A Zen main, same thing with Tempo, just kill that shit. And the broken Atlu card. Onto the side deck, which is my absolute favorite part of this deck. I love my sideboard. It's one Psycho Reader. For those of you who don't know what this does, you discard it to banish up to 2 lights. So if you're playing artifacts and they don't have another light, you can just banish the one that they're destroying. Like for example, if they're destroying just one Moral Talk, you can banish it. You don't have to do 2. So it's really good that you have that option. So Scarecrow, it's a machine, so you search it with Geargia X. You don't need Max C to draw into this card anymore because you're playing Geargia, because he just adds it. Before you were playing Max C to draw into this so you don't get OTK'd, so you could just search the OTK stopper. And instead of the Maxi, I opt to run 2 Valor. It's a lot better in my opinion. I really like 2. The one Mind Control, this card's retarded in the mirror match. For example, if he goes first, he sets a couple back row, and he sets a monster, it's most likely going to be armor, so you're going to Mind Control, flip it, get Accelerator, Special Accelerator, make your Geargia X. He might have Blackhorn. If he doesn't, that's cool, because you're going to detach your Accelerator to get an Arsenal and smash him for 4,000. But he most likely has Blackhorn, but either way, you burned 1 card for it, so it's pretty good. I mean, you +1 because you take his monster and you flip to search the special. So yeah, it's a +1. The one My Body, I was playing 2, but this card, like, you pay life, you play Soul Charge, you play Warning, so you're not trying to like kill yourself with this card. Double Crossout because it's really busted. No need to explain that card. 3 MST we don't main. Like, I don't see a lot of Floodgate cards. I'm not scared. I play the hands. So like this is mainly going in against like Bujins, Kaiser Coliseum, and Decrees and stuff. 2 Debunk. Cards are real good. Beat my friend Rodrigo's Hieratics with that. And the 2-dimensional prisons, because the hands are pretty relevant right now. So yeah guys, like, comment, and subscribe.